Draymond Green getting some burn as the point guard for the Warriors. Last night he had 11 assists, just one turnover against the Grizz. Mac, do you like this?
I think
Draymond
they found something.
Point?
I mean, yeah, Draymond is a point guard. Even when he had Clay and Steph and those guys, he's the one that initiated the offense. So maybe they figure something out. Let's see.
That jumbo lineup is playing some defense too. Defense is
because when he's at center, it's the death lineup. Well, it used to be the death lineup. They used to be the super death lineup. Now it's just the G League lineup.
Doesn't exist lineup.
Right.
It's still the same death lineup.
This is its own death lineup. Death in a different way. I like this. This was fun to watch, and it's fun to see him figuring out other things to do. 9 years ago today, Blake Griffin made Timofey Mozgov a household name. Ooh. Tracy, as someone who has done this to other human beings, what do you remember about this highlight?
I just want y'all to look at the hand placement. I mean, the left hand.
What is going on today?
The left hand is what makes this dunk because he has big hands and it just stands out to me.
First of all, I've also done that to people on Nerf hoops, okay? So give me a little bit of credit. Second of all, that's a top 5 all-time league pass moment. Top 5 all-time league pass moment.
Not only did he palm the basketball, he also palmed his head. He palmed 2 things.
At once? There you go. I went to work at a professional environment and I woke up in a junior high school today. Let's talk about the Pistons. They're at the Bulls tonight. That means Derrick Rose is coming home. Of course, Rose won the MVP with the Bulls back in 2011, youngest MVP ever. Sadly, his time in Chicago derailed by injuries. In an interview with NBC Sports Chicago, D. Rose looked back on his time with the Bulls. This quote stood out to us, quote, "If load management would have been around, who knows? I probably would still be a Chicago Bull." Do you think that's true, Matt?
Yeah, possibly. D. Rose had to do a lot in Chicago, and he played a lot of minutes, and similar to me in Orlando for those 4 years, not having Grant Hill, having so much on your shoulders every night to carry a franchise, and then obviously it's going to take a toll on you. Same with D. Rose. I mean, he had to do so much in Chicago, and just a devastating injury to his career. Of what we could have witnessed as one of the greatest point guards to ever play this game. I mean, he was so electric and just dynamic at what he did. And, do we look back and hope that some of those nights we took some time off? Absolutely, but it was our job to go out and carry our franchise. That's what we got paid for.
The Spurs were already dabbling in load management back then. We just didn't call it load management.
I believe at that point it was Tim Duncan DNP old.
I don't know what year the DNP old was, but that's an all-timer.
Yeah.
Yeah, the D. Rose injury, they were up 11 or 12 at the time it happened, the first ACL. It's an all-time what-if kind of moment.
Right, but was that overuse? I mean, that's what I'm not. That's where I wasn't sure kind of where this came in, is that how much of it was that he had sort of felt that he had been, load management is about overuse, right? Not overusing it, not
even when
putting
you
stress
look
on
back
the knee, or was it just like a
San Antonio
bad
guys,
thing?
I mean, yes, Tim Duncan can sit out, but you still got 2 future Hall of Famers, right?
So, you did not have that luxury.
No, I
Derrick
didn't have
Rose
that
did
luxury.
not have that luxury.
D. Rose didn't have that as well.
We will wonder what might have been. All right, our League Pass game of the night, Rockets at Nuggets. Rockets on a streak, guys. 8-game winning streak headed into Denver. Zach, how confident are you? What is the Zach Lowe confidence meter on a 9th straight?
In Denver is always tough, so I'll say 60%, only because I believe the Rockets are 10-1 in their last 11 against Denver. And this was the matchup, one of them, that the Nuggets ducked last year with their shameful tanking, standing manipulation scheme.
Yeah, but look what happened to them.
They got to the second round and lost. Whoop-de-doo.
Right, but weren't they manipulating to meet Portland? Wasn't that the point?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Karma. The basketball gods notice these things. And they're terrified of Harden versus Jokic in the pick and roll or one-on-one. So I'm interested to see how they navigate that.
I believe one Mr. Rasheed Wallace addressed that comment. Do you think Denver's a tough place to play?
No, I don't. Well, it's not.
Their home record every year is amazing. The altitude, back-to-back in Denver. This isn't a back-to-back. It's supposed to be like the worst.
I took it as she posed it as, what, because of the altitude? I mean, no. That's how I took it, the question. No, I mean, yeah, you feel it the first 5 minutes, but after that, you're fine. The Rockets own Denver. They don't have enough scoring power to, challenge this team. James Harden is averaging 31 against them, 10 assists, and he's averaging 39 now. I don't expect anything to change. You put Jokic in pick and roll, what is he going to do with this guy? What is he going to do against Westbrook coming downhill at him? There's nothing they could do. Instead of trying to outscore them do a better job of, trying to
I think
slow them
Harden
down a little
should
bit.
go for 15 assists tonight. I think that should be his goal.
I think-
Try to get like 22 and 15 is the stat
If
line.
I'm Denver, I'm switching it up from the previous times that we faced them. I'm going to double James the whole game and see what we can do.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For highlights and analysis, check out the ESPN app. And for live streaming and premium content, check out ESPN Plus.